Good news, guys! What's happening within the cryptosphere? Finally, we're starting to see some slight green happening with cryptos today. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around 53 cents, guys, right? In the green today, I would say slightly, because I think of the unemployment data that came out today, guys, right? So in today's video, we have a lot of news to talk about on how I think we may be getting closer and closer by the day, guys, to seeing the space changing forever. This is some financial advice. Let's get prepared and ready. Please like today's video and let's go. Now, guys, we're the fun part of XRP and the XRP community. Not this is go. Wait, interesting. Guess what? It's World Smile Day, guys. Wait, look at that, right? Did we go through the storm? Are we supposed to smile now? Right? I mean, at least cryptos are in the green, guys. That's what made me happy, right? But if this just came out, by the way, okay? This just came out. Pay attention, listen very carefully, and it seems like, I mean, maybe we're not out of the storm yet, guys. This is the most craziest thing. BG123 got confirmed. Check this out. Watcher Guru tweets out, Coinbase to delist USDT in the European Union over non-compliance issues, okay? But when we talk about USDT, guys, and how we have talked about this for a very long time now, right? For multiple years, but nobody listened to us. But now it's coming to the forefront. Check this out. From Ripples and Whales, we know exactly where we are now. And where are we, guys? Basically, there's a scene in the BG123 image, guys, right, which shows what? All these other coins, but then specifically right here, USDT, if I'm not mistaken, right, in the mix of it all, guys, right, heading to the fire, or more so the altar. But wouldn't that mean it's about to happen, guys? That tokens that exist within the digital asset ecosystem, but we expect 99% of those in existence today to essentially disappear, right? So what's the trigger to that, though? BG123 once stated, in order to rise from its own ashes, a phoenix first must burn. Butler, right? Does it make sense yet? Regulations, Tether, bye-bye. Then Bitcoin takes a fall, because Tether is liquidity bonded to Bitcoin, guys, right? When they print USDT, Bitcoin surprisingly goes up. And then everything burns, guys. One shall rise. What will that one be? Butler stated it's probably XRP. What? So let's check this out in further detail to see if we were making this up or not, because I don't think we're making this stuff up at all, guys. I think it's a fact. This isn't financial advice, though. Been warning you all for a while now with clear evidence. Documentation doesn't lie. People do. Stablecoin expansion. Aha, this is why. Check this out. I have to just point it out right now because I can't wait. RLUC is coming in the forefront now, in the limelight. As soon as they're about to attack Tether, you guys see how Coinbase is about to delist USDT, right, in the European Union, guys. RLUC is now coming into play. What is the timing of this? I don't get it. They time everything specifically, guys. 100 RLUC minted at RLUC Treasury. 1, okay, 2, 3. Weird, if you ask me. In 2024, the stablecoin market is predicted to reach a new record high, surpassing $200 billion, driven by the launch of markets in crypto assets, regulated stablecoins in Europe. USDC is expected to overtake Tether in market share. Now, insert RLUC, right? So it seems like Tether's literally going away, guys. Know your customer infractions and market manipulation affecting Tether's market position. Dun dun dun. We stated this years ago, and now the puppet in the system are saying the same thing that we have stated years ago. But who stated it first? It was BG123, guys. He was the first person to say it, that they're all going to get sacrificed, right? So I think this is how it works, guys. This may sound a little bit weird, but just go with me on this one. One day, it's probably during the collapse, when Tether finally explodes or implodes, guys, right? USDT right here, number 3, by the way, right? So this is major, and it's liquidity bonded to Bitcoin and Ethereum. But when this finally goes away, guys, and Bitcoin's like minus 99% down, I'm buying Bitcoin. I'm just saying it right now. I'm buying Bitcoin when it's 99% down. I said that from years ago, and I'm still saying it now. check this out. So I think what the game plan is, that it's called the Great Alchemical Ritual, guys. When Tether goes down, it will bring down all these coins with it, right? Most of these coins will get sacrificed, guys. All that energy will be taken and given to a few coins. The main coin, I believe, it's XRP, right? You give something in order to gain something. I think we cracked the code. Nobody knows. Tether isn't a stablecoin. It's a lifeline for a debt system. It's a Bitcoin. Again, check this out. Tether USDT is literally USD right now. USD does what? They print in order to make the markets go up, in order for the system to stay afloat. USDT does the same exact thing, but it's a mechanism for cryptocurrencies. Who controls Tether and USDT is the Federal Reserve. 100% cracked code. The code has been cracked, guys. I repeat. How do we do it? Because of BG123. All credit goes to him and the Riddlers. So the real end game is truly this, guys. It's going to be an apocalypse. Armageddon. So there was a debate with Hammertoe and Da Vinci, guys. Look at this. You guys see how the Bitcoin maxis are afraid of XRP?
I think that is a really good reason for cryptocurrencies, and deflationary cryptocurrencies like XRP that have a finite supply that can't be inflated specifically, meet that requirement. One of the biggest issues with Bitcoin is its scalability. It's whatever it is, 7 transactions or 10 transactions a second, whatever it can do. Then every person in the world is going to be, if they wanted to use Bitcoin, they can make 2 transactions in their entire lifetime, and that would be the capacity used up. So the only way in which Bitcoin can actually kind of scale to be usable is to have additional things like layer 2 networks or custodial networks or whatever, that unfortunately, in making it more useful, remove a lot of the very key, interesting concepts that Bitcoin is known for, right? And that Bitcoin uses. So I totally agree. Bitcoin was revolutionary. It was great when it came out. It was fantastic. And I totally agree with what you're saying in terms of its goals. The problem being is that from a pragmatic point of view, it's just not usable in society with the number of people that want to be able to use it, right? The transaction fees are just too high, and they're going to get higher. As the mining subsidies disappear, then the fees are going to get higher and higher, and it's going to be your banks, your rich people, whatever, they're going to use it, because the everyday person is just simply not going to be able to afford to transact on Bitcoin. So they're going to have to use layer 2s that just, most of those remove the interesting aspects that make Bitcoin unique. And so you might as well use something instead that is far more pragmatic with this approach. And like I said, the XRP ledger was created by Bitcoin developers who understood this, right? That is why they created the XRP ledger, because they understood this. And one of the first use cases of Bitcoin, of the XRP ledger, was to tokenize Bitcoin, right? That's why it was the first blockchain to have a DEX, the first blockchain to support tokenization, because one of its early use cases was to tokenize Bitcoin and, transact Bitcoin in a far more efficient manner.
Wow, guys, right? Spitting facts. Crazy. I want to point something out to you guys, since you guys are still watching this video, as a bonus. So this is the most craziest thing. We cracked the code. I can't believe it. Now I don't know why my thing is not working, guys, but my drawing tool. So check this out. You guys can see this is Bitcoin right here, okay? The one stocking XRP and USD, or RLUSD, guys, okay? But Bitcoin is separated. Now Bitcoin is in a bunch of the sacrificial pieces to enter and to get sacrificed for XRP, right? What's fascinating here is XRP isn't here. Don't we see? XRP is not in the same basket, right? The same boat of these coins that will get sacrificed. Bitcoin is, but when Bitcoin gets sacrificed, it gets reborn as something more green. That's why I'm buying Bitcoin minus 99% down. And you may be wondering, minus 99% down, what? Yes, this isn't a drill, this isn't a joke. That's what I believe. That's it. This smells like a false alarm, so that's out the way, guys. What about perhaps they just wanted to create panic for us to get out, because this truly is a chosen coin. Big weekend approaching. Once upon a time, just a couple days ago, literally a day before the SEC appealed, David Schwartz comes out with, "Not fire in a crowded theater, no!" But then now, the SEC still hasn't filed a Form C, right? To detail what they're exactly appealing. Hopefully they forget and don't. That analogy, shouting fire in a crowded theater, is a popular analogy for speech or actions whose principal purpose is to create panic. What did the SEC just do? Create panic. False alarm? Who knows? What I know is this is why Ripple's a chosen one. Name me one other person who stated this. Steve Jobs, Apple.
Like, you know, I think we're all drawn to people and things where you want to be a part of something bigger than you, and you want to put your kind of dent in the universe, to borrow something that Steve Jobs used to say. And Ripple always felt to me, and the idea was, it was big. The idea of rewiring how financial infrastructure worked, and And
I'm in there, guys. No one is literally flooding me out of XRP. I don't care. The appeal was on October 2nd, the start of the current Hebrew year, guys. Are you ready? During an eclipse, no less. During a fire at the end. On the 13th date, Mr. Poole pointed warning XRP, right? So XRP is like gets flipped on, guys. During that, it's going to happen on the 13th date. That's fascinating. That's a day before Halloween, a day before Halloween. Why does it feel like Christmas but it's Halloween? The only animated logo on CoinMarketCap is a blaze of fire that explodes into a star, guys. TCRB, right? That's a little bit weird, isn't it? Look at that. Why is polka dot the only animated coin out there, guys? And it explodes, right? What's happening even with the TCB or TC Borealis, guys? Right? Did that explode? So apparently this fella is visible tonight, guys. Do you have, look at this, the A3 comet is described as the most impressive comet of the year, right? By the Royal Greenwich Observatory, and should be visible to the naked eye if the conditions are right. That's the 13th comet, guys, right? The 13th comet tonight, supposedly. Today, Coldplay came out with Moon Music. Our 10th album is finally here, guys. Look at that. Literally on today, Moon Music. You can't make that stuff up. What are the chances? Not today, and not to mention today as well, Phoenix Joker. The World is a Stage on 10/4, guys. Everything that has happened in the past few days, they just told you in plain sight. What is it? The world is a stage, guys. The world is literally a stage. What? Now, 311 came out with this riddle, guys, right? He's activated. Morse code. Without pain, there is no gain. Without sacrifice, there is no victory. Exactly, guys. Right? Exactly. I guess that's why when you're in the storm, it changes you if you still survive at the end of it. Isn't it intriguing that Brad goes from grammatically perfect first post to not using apostrophes in another post? Right? I'm not surprised. I'm pissed. Now timestamp is 6:04. I'm equal 913 4 times. Really, this apostrophe notes a missing quote unquote a 4 times. 1111 or 22. Really now? Wow, guys, that's insanity, isn't it? Right? When we talk about 1111, on November 11th there was a strange rumbling waves. There were strange rumbling waves that traveled 9,000 miles per hour across the globe. Like ripples. Very creepy, isn't it? Hopefully, good things are on the horizon. Now, the fountain for today's video, 1st of May, 10/5, right? 1st May, 10/5, guys. Could be, I guess, right? It just scrambled the numbers around. Grab your popcorn. It's a time. Hopefully not an H device. But anyways, that's what Face May says. See ya.